Well, hello, and welcome to Ageless Grace, the absolutely great, the amazingly groovy brain body exercise program. My name is Mary, and I am a certified Ageless Grace educator, going into my 5th year of doing this wonderful program that I think you will enjoy as much as I do. One of the things I really like about Ageless Grace, I mean, I like all of it, but one of the things I really like is the fact that it integrates music with movement. Music is really near and dear to my heart. Wait, it's on that side, unless we moved it. And music and movement just really go together. You're having fun, but you're doing exercise that helps your brain and your body at the same time. Now, we are brought to you once again here on YouTube by our wonderful friends at Jewish Community Services of South Florida. This is an outstanding organization. They do a lot of really good things, both in our community and on a global level in conjunction with other like-minded groups. I'd like to take a moment to mention one of their current initiatives, which is working with folks in the US and Canada, and it's called JRAP. Now, don't think we're going to go into like a Kanye West rap song. It's an acronym for Jewish Refugee Assistance Program. This program helps people who are new to our wonderful country assimilate into our culture while not losing theirs. They provide help in housing, family dynamics, medical, all sorts of things. If this is something that you think you'd like to be interested in and helping out and perhaps volunteering, I encourage you to call Jewish Community Services at area code 305-576-6550. You never know what kind of volunteering and assistance you can provide. You might think, well, I don't speak other languages, but there are lots of other things you can do. I'll give you this number again at the end of our program, just in case. So have a pencil and paper handy. Couldn't hurt. Okay, we're coming to you today, January 18th, from a rather chilly South Florida. It's only about 58 degrees here this hour, boy. But this is a day, excuse me, on which some famous people were born. And they include Kevin Costner, Cary Grant, Frankly, My Dear, etc., A.A. Milne, that's Winnie the Pooh Man, and Daniel Webster. And another person who's having a birthday today is a very dear friend of mine named Liz. Liz is a real music fan also, and she happens to really love ABBA, and particularly Dancing Queen. So I thought, let's throw Dancing Queen in there. And then I like to do a theme. So let's do a theme of songs that all begin with the letter. No, it's going to be backwards. D. So all of our songs today will begin with the letter D. Little bit of shtick, also couldn't hurt. Kind of fun. I'm going to go back to the exercise chair. Excuse me, you'll notice there's a little mat on the floor in front of my usual spot, and that's because my floors are all tile and they're cold. So as long as you can see my feet, that's really important because we like to try and do these exercises barefoot. Gives you more of a tactile sense. It really helps with balance. But if you're cold, a mat or some socks couldn't hurt. Excuse me. We're going to start with juicy joints, as we often do, with, actually, this is one of my favorite songs. And I want to defy you to be unhappy when you hear this song. It's Barry Manilow, and it's called Daybreak. We're going to do juicy joints. Let's move up those joints. It's chilly out where I'm coming from, so let's just do it. Let's start. It's a great song. I did not write this one, but it's great. Let's look around at the day. It's a beautiful day. Cold, but beautiful. Remember, when you're moving your head and your neck, be mindful of very small bones in the back, the cervicals. Let's move them up and down. Feel free to sing along. No one will hear you. Maybe we don't sound like Barry, but we can be happy. Let's move to the side. You don't have to go far. This is about as far as I can go, but it helps. It helps with neck mobility. hands are going straight down. Let's do it one at a time. Sing it, sing it, sing it to the world. Sing it, sing it, sing it to the world. How about one hand out front? There's so much love to share. I sing it to the world. Don't you see it all comes around? The feelings everywhere, we've been closing our eyes. How about our hands to the side? Shake your head as well. Covered in clouds, losing our way. I was up at daybreak today, actually. Now let's do that hip raise that I like so well. Feet are flat on the ground. You're trying to raise just the hip muscle. Don't tick-tock way over. About those knees. Lift them up gently. Move the opposite arm. Let's do it. Awesome. Sing it, sing it. Shine, shine, shine. All around. Okay, let's sit back. Arms and legs straight out. Hands and feet up and down. Okay, now look down and make sure you're doing this. You're going to do opposites. Hands are up, feet are down. Feet are up, hands are down. Now let's just rotate them out a little bit and rotate them in. As I said, I defy you not to be happy when you hear that song. It's just a great song. Okay, next we're actually going to have a little water. I think because it's very dry out, the frogs have inhabited my throat. And I encourage you to also keep water handy. Even when it's cold, we must stay hydrated. Really important for the skin, for the organs, for elimination, all that good stuff. So we're going to do rock and rockettes. Gosh, if we were in those little skimpy rockettes costumes, maybe we'll be in something a little more covered. This song is from a great Broadway musical called Godspell, and it's called Day by Day. There's only about 9 or 10 words in the whole song, but they're rather powerful songs. Rock and Rockettes, remember, is mostly lower body movement. Remember, don't snap your knee out. We're going to gently kick. But we'll throw in a little upper body too, because after all, we are the Rockettes. So let's hit it day by day. Starts out very slowly. So let's just go up and down on our toes. It's going to get speedier. If you can keep up with the pace, great. If you have to go a little slower, all good. I pray to see the sit back a little bit. Now we'll cross our arms and legs. Upper body a little bit. One of the advantages of seated exercise is pretty obvious. You can't do this standing up unless you're a really good contortionist. It's a nice hip flexor exercise and shoulders too. Don't go too high. Here comes the tempo change. Ready? Let's gently extend out. Three things I pray. See me more clearly. Love me more clearly. Follow me more clearly. Day by day. Let's tap it around. Other foot, tapping in the front and tapping all the way over. crossing was so much fun. Let's do it this way. Again, you can't go this fast. It's all good. Slow it down a little and do it. And got your arms in the air. You're trying to move this muscle. Let's just march it out. Imagine you're on the stage. And let's do a nice high kick. Don't snap. How about the arms out too? And also kick up. Just jump up and down. Let's put one foot forward as we always do when we bring the upper body over the knees. Let's take a deep bow to that tumultuous applause. Yay, thank you, audience. That's fun. Okay, I'm going to come forward and we're going to do some hand exercises. This is a great song. It's old, but it's such a great song. It's called Deep Purple, which is about what my toes feel like right about now. It's chilly. Okay, I'm coming forward. Deep Purple, Nino Tempo and April Stevens. I just like saying those names. And here we are. Short song. So let's start the classics. Stretch those fingers. Pretend it's your piano teacher telling you stretch and extend. Now let's put them together real tightly. This is good for pain. Now move them over one finger, also tight. Now back in the middle. And then to the other side. So they're kind of oppositely tight. How about in prayer? This is great for your wrists. Nice flexibility. These muscles and things get stiff as we get a little older, especially when it's cold. So we want to exercise them always gently, mindfully. All right, now let's separate them all the way. And you're going to open, ring, open middle, open. You have now made a beautiful lotus blossom. Deep purple, maybe. Oh, smells lovely. Let's bring them back together the opposite way. The pointers, the middle, and the ring. Okay, how about, this is one of my personal favorites. Hands are straight up, bring them down in a claw, on a curve, thumb in and then clench really tightly. Now the opposite. So those are in and then they're tight. This is deceptively easy looking, but it's really a wonderful exercise. Now, how about my other favorite for digestion? Hands are both in an L. Turn them the other way. Okay, let's snap all our fingers. Okay, you're going to automatically go to the pointer, or rather the middle, but now you have to do the pointer. That's harder. Now the ring, maybe a little noise, the pinky. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Practice that one because we just Oh, not yet. We automatically do this one, but the others really helps all that stuff in there. Let's go back to the other chair, and we're going to do some front row orchestra to a song that I find hauntingly lovely. It's called Daydreaming. You may never have heard of it. It's by a group called Windows, which has nothing to do with your computer or the storm windows in your house, but it's just lovely. Daydreaming. So daydreaming is kind of fun. Can imagine things that we would want to do. And when we do front row orchestra, of course, we are pretending or imagining, excuse me, that we are playing the instruments I'm going to call out. Your brain doesn't know that you're not playing the piano or the drums or the saxophone. Your brain thinks you're actually doing it, which means you're really giving the old cranium a good workout. So let's join the orchestra and listen to this really lovely song. We'll play along. Okay, let's start with a nice guitar. Holding the strings, strumming down here. Let's switch. We always use both left and right sides of the body. Here comes the saxophone. It's an alto sax. You are tapping one foot while you're blowing and holding valves, and maybe tapping your other heel too. This is great for timing. Remember, you have to blow into the mouthpiece. Let's switch it. You're so good you can play ambidextrously. Let's pick up those drumsticks. The drummer has a heavy-duty job. He or she is really holding down the beat. Give that 1, 2. If you'd like to make the instrument noises a little background, that's good too. That gets your vagus nerve involved. That's a good thing. Shall we tickle those ivories a little? Yes, let's. They're in the background. Get kind of sad. Let's pick up a tambourine. Switch. Meanwhile, back to the saxophone. Switch it out. Really love this piece of music. Unusual, I think. Okay, and now we're going to do balancing act. I like balancing act. It's fun, and balancing and not falling. Oh gosh, these are such important things, whether you're a toddler learning to walk or someone a little more mature. You do not want to fall. Fall prevention is really important. By the way, if you do have little rugs around the house, make sure they have a rubber backing, because if they don't, We do not want that. In balancing act, we are working the 3 balance points of the body between the 2nd and 3rd toes on the ball of the foot, strong stuff. The core, everything except the arms and the head and the legs. And the vestibular system, the ears, really important. You don't want vertigo, go. You don't want vertigo, not good. So we have to move gently and easily to make sure that we keep everything in there nice and fluid and moving. So we're going to go to San Jose in about, let's see, we're going to go all the way to San Jose, California in about 3 minutes through the magic of Ageless Grace. So this is, of course, Young Warwick. Do we go all the way to San Jose? Head west. Okay. Okay, let's walk out to our car. Magic car, it's gonna get us there fast. You are up on your toes. You can see them. Here I am up pretty high. Hop into your car. Let's turn it on.
I may go wrong and
Move a
lose
little
my way.
bit. All right, first we're going to go to
I'm
Alabama.
going back to find some
We're
peace
gonna
of
get there real
mind in San
fast.
Jose.
We're gonna stay in the lower part of the
freeway.
We're in Alabama.
Put
Let's
100
move around.
down and buy a
Ready? A
car.
little chilly here too.
In a week, maybe 2, they'll make you a star.
Now we're gonna go across Mississippi. Wow, let's really look.
And all the
We're on
stars
kind of a
that never
rural
walk
road.
are
It's
parking
bumpy.
cars
Let's
and
balance. Wow. Balance a lot.
really breathe in San Jose. They've got a lot of
Louisiana.
space. There'll be a place where I can
Little
stay.
too early for Mardi Gras.
Born and raised in San
Let's just
Jose.
wave and
I'm going back to find some peace of mind in San Jose. Payment for
Now we have a
journeys
long
of
ride going
night.
to
It
Texas.
can pull you
Let's put
far
the car
away
on
from
auto.
home.
Hold on to the wheel. Let's sit back and balance.
Dreams turn into
Legs up.
dust
Wow.
and blow away. And there you
Still have to hold the
go,
wheel.
without a friend. You pack your car
Okay,
and ride
turn that
away.
auto off. Let's really drive now.
I've got lots of friends in San Jose.
You know what? Before we get to
San Jose.
Mexico, maybe we better stop a little bit. Let's turn that engine off. Step out of the car. We'll do a little bit of up and down stretch. Let's look around again. Okay, back in. Start it up again.
Put 100 down
And look, we're already in Arizona.
and
Look at that sun.
in a week, maybe 2, they'll make you a star.
Oh, I took my foot off the pedal. It's long out. Let's get back on the pedal.
And all
The
the
other way.
stars that
Wow.
never walk
Beautiful.
are parking cars
Oh,
and
my
pumping
goodness.
gas.
Okay, just a
I've
little
got
bit
lots
more.
of friends in San Jose.
We just crossed the border. We're in California.
You know the
Almost
way
to San Jose. Wow.
Can't wait to get back to
Look to
San
the
Jose.
side. Turn the engine off. Open the door. Let's get out. Let's stretch up and down a little on those toes. It's amazing, right? Little creativity and imagination. You can do anything. I encourage you also, if you are able to do this always safely, have something to hold on to. It's also really good to do this. Go up and down on your toes, hold on if you need to. And if you can walk around a little on your toes, that's really good. Really good for balance. But remember, always be safe, always look forward, because if you look down while you're up here, this is not good. You want to look straight ahead. Okay. Next, we're going to do, let's see. We are going to do, I think we're going to do Grab Bag next, just because that's fun. This is a good song. Do you believe in magic? Who doesn't? Magic is a wonderful, we need more magic in our lives, I think. Short song. We're going to have a little bit of fun. This is the Love and Spoonful. It's called Do You Believe in Magic? Okay, you're going to have a virtual wand, so grab your wand. Take the wand. I have a real hat, but if you're going tap that hat. Hey, maybe you can grab a birthday bear. You're gonna grab a virtual one. Here's the birthday bear. Good, let's put him back. And maybe you can grab a bouquet of flowers. Yes. Remember, it's all about imagination. It's magic. Okay, and you know what else comes out of your hat? Birds. So let's grab some birds. Move your fingers like, here they go, bye. Bye. Birds are flying away. Oh, maybe a little bunny has popped out of your hat. Let's grab it. Okay. And perhaps you found a classic magician's thing, the scarves. Let's fold them. Cute little scarves. Oh, there they are. Let's put our hat aside and let's reach for some fun things. Let's reach for health. Grab health. Let's grab happiness. Let's grab peace. Let's grab some love, some friendship. Lots of wonderful things to grab. Health, good food, feeling great, having fun. It's always about fun. We always want to have fun. Okay, a little more water. And next, as I mentioned at the top of the program, we're going to do Dancing Queen from my dear friend Liz. And we're going to do Spelling Bee to this pretty famous, well, actually almost all of ABBA's songs were pretty famous. They were pretty good, made some wonderful music. So let's do Spelling Bee to Dancing Queen, and I'll tell you the words we're going to spell and the body parts we're going to use to do it. Now, lots of people think, I don't get this exercise at all. What am I doing? Your brain adores this. It just says, wow, I like this. All 5 parts, functions, and parts of the brain are really firing when you do this. So let's have some fun. It's a great song. The first word we're going to spell is dancing. So, Dancing Queen. Here she comes, the Dancing Queen. Let's do it with the ring and the pinky together. This is tricky, but you can do it in script. Dancing. And remember, we spell the words forwards and backwards. Don't forget to dot the I. Now dancing backwards. If you see the word, it makes it a little easier, particularly doing the backwards. So, ring and pinky, dance.
Friday night and the lights are low.
And
Looking up for a face to
dot the I as you do her at the end. And behind me. So I'm now going to do it with the I. And now I'm also doing the letters practice. That's how you get to Carnegie Hall. Let's do queen with our elbow. Let's make it a proper name. Queen, capital Q. And an N. You are the dancing queen. Do backwards is kind of funny. Other elbow. Dancing queen. ABBA is the name of the group. What's an acronym for their 4 names? So let's do it in great big letters in mirror. A. By the way, it's also a palindrome. It's the same forwards and backwards. A, B, yikes, and another A. Okay? The dancing queen is only 17. I wish I was 17 backwards. But anyway, let's spell 17 with a foot in script. You can do it on the ground or above, as I'm doing it. It's a little warmer. Other foot, 17. All right, let's do, this is the genre of disco music. So let's do disco. Let's do it with our nose, the script. Capital D, I, B, S, C, S, I, capital D, disco. That one's for you, Liz. There it is. Okay, next we're going to do spaghetti spine. We did a lot of movement around. Now we want to kind of relax. 26 moving parts in the spine from cervical. Remember the ones I always tell you, be real careful with those at the back of the neck, down to the lumbar. And that's the one that a lot of people tend to hurt a lot. Remember proper lifting techniques. Lift with your knees, not your back. Careful bending over, etc. Don't lift anything real heavy. Call for help. Get some help. Okay. This is a song called The Dragon Graveyard. It's really odd, but I liked it. It's from a Disney movie called Raya, The Last Dragon. Who knows? Maybe there's a dragon around. There's Disney folks. There's a D. They come up with all kinds of things. So let's do The Dragon Graveyard. Around, easily, side to side. Your elbows up, shoulders down, side to side. And let's separate them a little, and let's tilt. Bring your elbow up. Let's bring one arm all the way up, the other arm all the way down. Come down and look down on that side. Bring them back together. One arm's all the way up, other arm is down, you're looking down. Do 2 more of those, and you know what we're going to do. We like to do opposites because the brain loves that. Bring them together, and now let's look up. One arm down, one arm up. One arm down, one arm up. Your eyes are following the hand that's raised. Bring those arms out in front of you, clasp them, bring them into your chest and turn them if you can. If you can't, leave them this way. Let's bring our arms up fairly high. You're getting a really good stretch here. Let's lean to the side, go back to the center. To the side, to the center. Also wonderful for the waist. Side, center. Side and center. Back down, hands to the center. Now, right hand on left thigh, left hand on right thigh. curl your back into the letter C. Look down somewhat. Curl your neck a little. Now bring it the opposite way. Curl back the other way, so it's backwards. You're looking up to where the ceiling meets the wall. No matter where you are, there'll be a spot where the ceiling meets the wall. If you're outside, look for a spot where there's white and blue clouds. Let's curl back again. And then let's do one more forward. Really stretch. This is a great one to do when you're watching the old telly. Just don't be sitting on a mushy chair. You want to be on a slightly firm chair. Okay. Let's just shake it out a little and wiggle it. That feels good. Okay, I'm going to come forward now. We're going to do one more hand exercise, and this one is in honor of Miss Donna, who is the Department Director for Senior Services at Jewish Community Services of South Florida. A good friend, a nice lady, and does a lot also for the community. So let's salute Donna with what else? Donna by Richie Valens, who died way too young. Oh, Donna. Oh, let's clasp our hands and do them in a figure 8. Oh, so you're really moving the wrists. I had a girl, Donna was her name. Since she left me, I haven't been the same. But I love my girl, Donna, where can you be? Let's do the peace sign with one hand and a number 1 with the other. Now you're going to switch. Oops. I haven't obscene one going there. Wait a minute. This is hard to do when you're looking at the mirror image. There we go. Where can you be? Let's do 2. Why not? We'll do quotes. All right, how about the thumb tuck and the fist twist? So you're tucking your thumb in and you're twisting that wrist. Oh, that feels so good. How about the one that really requires a little bit of thought? Rock, paper, scissors, snap, rock, paper, scissors, snap. One more. Rock, paper, scissors, snap. Backwards, snap, scissors, paper, rock, snap, scissors, paper, rock. Let's just do the hand in prayer again. Nice song, short. The song doesn't have to be long to be good, or even have a lot of lyrics. It's all about melody and putting together things the right way. Okay. Well, you heard a little bit of something just snuck in there a little bit, and that is our song for Shake It Up. Wonderful exercise. Shake it up, releases cortisol, it reduces stress. It's just a wonderful thing. The more vigorously you can shake, the better it will be. But one part of the body we never shake. We do not wangle the head back and forth. Please don't do that. Very bad for the neck. We're going to try to shake everything else up a bit. And this is my favorite version of this particular song. It's called Do You Want to Dance? Numerous people have done it. I think the Beach Boys nailed it. And coincidentally, the lead singer on this is Dennis. There's a D. Unfortunately, he passed away, but he's a drummer, and drummers don't always sing lead, but he did on this one. So let's really shake it up to Do You Want to Dance? Not my version, theirs.
Do you wanna dance and hold my
Start
hand?
shaking one hand.
Tell me, baby, I'm your loving man. Oh, baby.
Let's do it real fast. Shake the other hand also. Both hands are shaking.
Do you wanna dance under the moonlight? Oh, baby,
I'd love to dance on the moonlight with you. Go to the beach one night. Do it. Why not? Let's shake up and down. Let's put one foot forward and shake like we're doing the twist. Switch. Other foot forward, remember, always a foot forward when we move to the front. Let's just shake up and down. Remember, nobody's really watching. Just keep doing it. Favorite move coming up here. In and out. Look down to make sure you're doing it. Great guitar riff. Shake those shoulders. Shake those elbows and knees. Jiggle it, jiggle it. You can do this. Okay, let's sit back. Shake one leg. Try to shake from as high as you can. Shake the opposite arm. Add in the other leg. The other arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Woo! You can do all this. Wait a minute. Now, where did Wayne Newton come from? Sorry. Phew, I'm a little out of breath. Are you? You should be, because you've gotten your heart rate up. Your fingertips might be red. This is all good. What we want to do now, though, is bring our bodies back to the normal rhythm we want to be in. So to do that, we're going to do a cool down exercise called Tai Chi. This is Ageless Grace's version of Tai Chi. And this is perhaps one of my favorite songs of all time. It's Petula Clark, with whom I share a last name, but to whom I am not related. And the song is Downtown. Great song. Let's do some Tai Chi, slow measured movements. Take a deep breath in and out, and let's start.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go
Keep your shoulder
downtown. When you've got worries organizing the hurry seems to help, I know. Downtown, just listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose? The lights are much brighter there. You can't forget all your troubles.
Let's do the
Forget all your
infinities,
cares.
shall we?
Down. Things will be great when you're
going back to
no final place for sure. Down. Everything's waiting for you. Downtown. Don't hang around and let your problems surround you. There are no shades. Downtown, maybe you know some little places to go to where they never close.
and flex. Let's
Downtown,
separate those
just
toes.
listen to the rhythm.
Arm back in, even if you're in shoulders, you are
You'll be
rotating
dancing
your
right to
ankle.
before the night is over.
Rotate the other way.
Again. The lights are much brighter there. You can't forget all
Let's
your
forget all our
troubles.
troubles and use the other leg.
Downtown, where all the lights are bright. Downtown, waiting for you tonight. Downtown, you're gonna be
Separate those two. Okay.
alright. Downtown, downtown.
Right hand on left thigh. Left arm all the way back. If you can loop it behind your chair, that's great. Twist and look behind you.
And you may find somebody kind to help and understand you. Someone who is
Arms come back first,
then
then shoulders, then head.
So
Wait
maybe
4
I'll
seconds.
see you there. We can
This is
forget
just
all
settle
our
your blood pressure.
troubles, forget all our
Right
cares.
hand, left hand, brother, and right thigh. Same thing, other side.
When you're downtown,
Twist it,
don't
look
wait a
behind you.
minute more. Downtown, everything's waiting
Arms
for
back.
you.
Shoulders, then head. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. All the way out to the mouth. In through the nose, out to the mouth. Beautiful song. One of my personal favorites. Okay, let me come forward. Couple things to say before we bid one another auf Wiedersehen. First of all, I want to thank Jewish Community Services for their continued and ongoing support of this wonderful program and of the many others. And I would like to once again mention, if you are interested in assisting with JRAP, Jewish Refugee Assistance Program, please contact them at area code 305-576-6550. You can do a world of good, I'm sure. And we thank you for that. And we also thank you for joining us here on YouTube. It's a miracle, isn't it, that we have this ability to join one another, even though we're limited in our ability to be together physically. It's a great thing. I encourage you, tell your friends, tell them to jump on. It's fun. Go on and like us with those thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. It's free. It's fun. It's good for your brain and good for your body. So once again, thank you for joining us. I look forward to seeing you again, hopefully on a warmer day. Have a wonderful day, evening, and stay well.